What is going on, JK Philly fans? Coming back for another episode for the channel to give a quick recap about the Sixers versus the Utah Jazz game. Thankfully a win, happily a win, however you want to call it. Me personally, it's a win. Congratulations for your morale. But other than that, whatever. But let's take a little bit of a deeper look into what we got going on from tonight. So like I stated, another win for the 76ers, 126-122 against the Utah Jazz, improving their record to 22-41 overall. If we're going to win any of these games in this last stretch, it's going to be against the Utah Jazz, and it's probably going to be against the Washington Wizards and Hornets and people like that. Maybe not even the Hornets if what's his name, Miles Bridges is dropping 46 points the other night. That would be a tough comp to go up against, and especially we don't have a healthy Maxey or Paul George, however you want to call it. But
I thought they played very well actually against a very bad Jazz team. I liked what I saw, especially the number one highlight of the game was Adem Bona. 14 points, 14 boards, and 5 blocks. He looked tremendous. That's exactly what you wanted out of a guy. A guy who coming out of the game, coming out of college, they said was super athletic, but maybe didn't lack the mental side of the game. Didn't see that tonight. He looked like he was in the right spot for every rebound, in the right spot for every block, and he looked very good. Quentin Grimes continues to cook. Another 25-point game. He looked really good. And not only a lot of points, like obviously a lot of guys are out, so there's going to be dudes taking shots, but he's been very efficient. I saw before the game 55% from the field since he became a Sixer, and he shot well again tonight. And then Lonnie Walker had a good game. It was nice to see Lonnie Walker. I didn't realize until they said after the game when they were interviewing that I didn't know he grew up a Sixers fan. So it's cool to see a guy, playing well for the team he grew up watching. Saw career high 11 rebounds. That was nice.
Yep.
And against a bad team, it was a good win. It was fun to watch actually.
Lonnie Walker actually went to Reading.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I work with somebody who said they went to high school with him. They were in the same year as him.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm all for that, man. Hey, if he can keep playing like that, it's another guy I'd be looking to bring back as a end bench piece next year.
Yeah, 100%.
It's funny. I feel like if we were healthy, like in a perfect world where Embiid, Maxey, and Paul George were all playing the majority of games and we were actually a good team this year, I think we would look back at Daryl Morey's deadline acquisitions and be happy about them between Butler and Grimes.
Yeah.
They both produced, and even Lonnie Walker picked like signing off the streets.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is unfortunate because in reality, he made so many good decisions, like you said, in terms of the pickups that we got. But the worst decision that he made that is probably going to affect his job is extending Embiid. So
yeah,
that's
signing Paul George.
and signing Paul George. So those are really two big blows. But other than that, he did pretty well. But yeah, I don't think that's going to matter too much longer.
No, it's not going to matter to the higher ups.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't think anybody really cares unless you're a Utah Jazz fan of how they did. But just highlighting KJ Martin coming back, dropping 14 points and 7 rebounds. Kind of upsetting to see him go. I know we didn't talk too much about him because he was hurt for a long time before he got traded, but kind of sad, kind of not, because I think personally that KJ Martin and you got your Ricky Council down here is somewhat the same player. They can't shoot, but they're, good on defense, and they're very athletic. I think you give Ricky Council another year or two, he's going to be at least at KJ Martin's level, like exactly. But nothing other than that. Appreciate you guys for watching another episode of JK Philly. We will be back. I believe we play the Jazz again next, so we'll see if the Jazz can try to come back and win. See if they can make it 1-1, whatever. We'll see what happens. But all right, guys, talk to you.